that I am very happy to be working with your company, Ken's company, Guitar Square. I'm very grateful for all the work, all the hard work that you have been doing. I remember that you have been supporting me from the very beginning. You have been the first company to believe in me by publishing my first guitar book, to have it translated to Chinese, so that meant a lot to me. And I'm so happy that along the years we keep, supporting each other and collaborating on projects. Like this is the second time you invite me to play in Qingdao, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so very much to Kane and to the company. And I keep hoping that there will be many more achievements that we will do together in the future.
So, how does it feel to be in Qingdao?
Well, the last time I was in Qingdao was 4 years ago. I remember I had a good first impression. I remember the coast, the sea, the travel to get here. And so I was looking forward to come back. And I'm very happy to be back.
So the second question would be, what do you want to say to your fans and guitar enthusiasts?
What do I want to say to them? I want to first to thank them for supporting my work, to listen to my music, to even study this music through my books and through my different individual scores. I want to also tell them that I'm working very hard, thinking of them every time. When I'm composing new pieces, I'm always imagining them somewhere along the line at the end of the tunnel, listening to it, because it feels like a tunnel, when the concept, the process of writing, and then all the continuity with learning the piece. It's a very long process, which could take a long time, sometimes even years. But I never lose the sight of people, on the other hand, who will eventually listen to it, and that keeps me going.
So, are there any future plans you want to share with us?
Future plans?
Yes.
I don't have a lot of future plans, except I just fulfilling my present work. It's like one day after the other. Like right now, a Chinese tour. Then I go home, and I'm going to work for a commission for a planetarium in France to write and record 1 hour of music for a project based around the climate change and what science can do to help this process, which is inevitable. And so it took me quite a special type of dynamics to think about music to fit that purpose. And so when I go home, I'm going to work on the pieces, which have all been written, and I'm going to record them. And that will take me until the end of the year. And then next year, I'm going to go back and tour in the United States, in Canada, and in 25, I will come back to China.
So can you tell us something about you working on your new album as one?
Yes, well, it's my new album, but it's not that new anymore, because that record came out just before the pandemic in 2020, and at that time I had a big season of concerts planned in America, in China, and everything was cancelled, and the record came out exactly at that very moment. So 2 years later, when the world caught again and started again, I finally started to play the music of my new album for people in concerts. But I worked on that record for a long time. I made sure that it would be ready for touring. And so for 2 years, I sort of forgot about the album and kept on writing new pieces. I'm going to play a couple tonight. But I'm very happy to finally present this record to people and also to play this music live.
So do you have any advice to your fans and people trying to learn to play your works, as your music can be intricate for them sometimes?
I agree. Yeah, it's even intricate for me as well. It's even challenging and difficult for me to play. I understand what people have to go through in order to play this music. My best advice will be to tell them to be patient and to be consistent and persistent, but also to keep remembering that they have to be slow at it, like learning slowly, the speed, the slow speed, the slow motion is the best friend of the learner. And so whenever you learn a new piece, my work or anybody else's work, it's good to do it very slowly and to make sure you don't leave details aside, because details are very important, such as fingerings, right hand, left hand. So, and I do indicate those fingerings in my score. So I tell people to really pay attention to those indications and to go gradually, but to make sure everything sounds right and that it feels right for the fingers and for the hand. And then once the technique has been controlled, to start fulfilling, express the sentiment of the music.
Okay, so thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. 谢谢。